Your coffee's getting colder by the window tonight. The rain keeps tracing ghosts across the traffic lights. 7 winters in your arms still live inside these walls. Your jacket by the doorway still waits for your call. We built a little kingdom out of overtime and scars, counting coins together underneath the tired stars. The wedding dress was hanging like a promise in the dark. Now silence wears your name inside my broken heart. You said, baby, wait for me, I'm almost home tonight. You bought the food I left beneath the neon lights. I read your final message like a prayer on my phone. Then every street in heaven stole you from my soul. The hospital was freezing, all the hours turned to smoke. Doctors couldn't meet my eyes before the moment broke. And suddenly the future that we drew with trembling hands collapsed like fragile paper scattered in the wind. Now every photograph still brings your smile at me, but every dream we planted died unfinished in the leaves. Tell me how a heartbeat disappears without goodbye. How am I supposed to live when half of me is dying? We were only months away from forever, standing at the edge of our dream. Now I'm dancing with your shadow in the cold room, crying where your voice used to be. You promised I'll be home in a minute, but heaven stole the rest of your life. Now I hold our wedding picture by your coffin while the world keeps moving outside. And I scream your name, but the silence never breaks. I was almost your wife, now I'm just the girl you left in the rain. The house is nearly finished, but the lights don't feel alive. Your side of every blanket is a wound I cannot hide. The comments flood like rivers underneath my shaking hands. Strangers mourning someone they will never understand. They say tomorrow's fragile, love can vanish in a breath. So hold the ones beside you before there's nothing left. But every warning sounds too late when grief becomes your skin. And every morning hurts the moment I wake again. I still hear your footsteps somewhere deep inside my mind, still turning toward the doorway every single night. If love was meant forever, why forever end so soon? Why did heaven need you more than I still do? We were only months away from forever, standing at the edge of our dream. Now I'm dancing with your shadow in the cold room, crying where your voice used to be. You promised I'll be home in a minute, but heaven stole the rest of your life. Now I hold our wedding picture by your coffin while the world keeps moving outside. And I scream your name till my lungs and angels ache. I was almost your wife, now I'm learning how to drown in your place. If love can disappear between a red light and the rain, then every see you later hides 1,000 kinds of pain. I never thought the last kiss would become my last goodbye. Now your memory is the only thing still keeping me alive. Sometimes I wear the ring we never got to isn't there. We were only months away from forever. Now forever feels so far. I still sleep beside the ruins of our future, counting every shattered star. You said, baby, wait for me, I'm almost home tonight. God, I hear those words on repeat every night. Now I kiss your name against the freezing marble, begging heaven to rewind. But the silence stays, and my tears fall just the same. I was almost your wife. Now I carry both our hearts through the pain. Your side of the bed still whispers softly, almost home. Almost home, not home anymore. I trace your name on the glass. Rain washed it fast, nothing lasts. This house feels bigger tonight. Silence cut deeper than light. I swore I'd be fine by now, but the clock broke somehow. Your hand-shaped ghost in mine won't let me cross the line. It hurts to breathe, but I still breathe you. Every broken chord on my windowsill, letting you go with my hands tied tight, chasing that ghost in the pale moonlight. Oh, the saddest song ever played, loving you long after you stayed, just long enough to leave, just long enough to bleed. Your hoodie's cold on my skin, a beautiful lie I live in. Your laugh still haunts the hall, a bruise I can't recall. They say time heals, time just lies. I still taste your last goodbye. You were my home, now I'm space lost without a face. It hurts to breathe, but I still breathe you. Every broken chord on my windowsill, letting you go with my hands tied tight, chasing that ghost in the pale moonlight. Oh, the saddest song ever played, loving you long after you stayed, just long enough to leave, just long enough to bleed. We were fire than ash, two comets that crashed. I'd burn again, crash again, break again, just to hold you back then. So I'll play this sad song one more time. 72 BPM of goodbye. The last note falls, I won't love you today. Rain keeps falling on this empty street. Your jacket's hanging but your heart's not here. first love kissed me like a lying dream. Now I'm talking to a shadow in the mirror. Did you ever love me, or was it fear? I was yours completely. You left me secretly. Now the silence kills me slowly, slowly. Oh, rain keeps falling, but you won't call. Just an empty bedroom and a broken wall. I gave you forever, you gave me goodbye. Now I'm just a ghost learning how to cry. Change my name, same old pain, different day. Every love song sounds the same. They all rhyme your name away. I was yours completely. You left me secretly. Now the silence kills me slowly, slowly. Your rain keeps falling, but you won't call. Just an empty bedroom and a broken wall. I gave you forever, you gave just a ghost learning how to cry. How to cry. How to cry. How to cry. Maybe I was just a chapter you were born to read. Maybe love's not magic, just a beautiful disease. But you held me like a Bible, then you burned the page. Now I'm standing in the ashes of a beautiful mistake. And the saddest part, I'd still do it again. Rain keeps falling, you won't call. Empty bedroom, broken wall. I'm still learning how to fall. Another midnight, the coffee's growing cold. Just like the promises that we used to hold. Your favorite sweater is still hanging on the door, and my tears are tracing shadows on the floor. Stare at the blank wall, listening to the rain. It feels like the weather is mimicking my pain. I still reach across the bed when the night gets deep, but I only touch the spaces where you used to sleep. While say that time heals, but time is just a thief that leaves me stranded in the ocean of my grief. Cause you're gone and the world just keeps on spinning, while I am stuck right at the end of our beginning. I'm holding on to air, crying out for what I lost, living in a house filled with the echoes of your ghost, the echoes of your ghost. No warmth in the sheets, no footsteps on the floor, just the silence and you not here anymore.
I still hear your whisper in the pouring rain. First love was the only fire that eased my pain.
You were the light inside my darkest night, a fragile dream that once felt so right. First love was written across the sky, but now I only know how to cry.
That was the moment I finally understood. Love can feel gentle but never stay good. The love you gave was like immortal water. Now every memory only hurts me harder.
I gave my soul, I gave my heart away, but your shadow still refuses to fade. The love you gave like endless holy rain still falls inside my lonely pain.
Your voice still echoes through these empty walls. Every broken picture slowly falls. I keep the letters hidden in the dark, like fading ashes from a dying spark.
If time could bring your heartbeat back to me, I'd cross the oceans just to make you see. But every road now disappears in gray, and all I forever slowly slipped away. First love still lives inside my mind, a silent ghost I cannot leave behind. The love you gave, like immortal streams, still drowns my heart inside old dreams. I still remember the taste of you, a summer dream I thought was true. Now every color's turning gray. You took the sun and walked away. We used to talk till the morning came. You whispered my name like a gentle flame. I gave you my heart, you said forever, but forever's cold. A pretty lie that got too old. Maybe someday I'll learn to forget, but your name is a song that's not over yet. I'll take this pain and let it be a quiet part of who I'll be. That first love, I was lucky to find the one I knew would change my mind. The love I give like holy wine, now it's just a ghost I leave behind. I leave behind. I still love you, but I'm letting go. Goodbye, my first love. I hope you know. Your coffee's still there where you left it, cold in the light of a morning I missed. A laugh on your phone, I tried to forget it, telling myself it don't hurt like this. Her sweater still hangs on the chair that you gave her the night she said forever and left it behind. How did I become the last one to notice? How did I keep loving you blind? And now I see it in your face, I was never in her place. You both let go without a sound, and I'm the one still falling down. There's glass between us, don't you see? I press my hands but you don't feel me. You built a world where I don't exist. With every lie I can't resist. How do you still here breaking within, and I'm still here breaking within. She used to wipe my tears away, saying I'd reach the stars someday. Now every word just fades to smoke, like something you said but never spoke. I scroll through photos of us three, but you were never looking at me. 1,000 moments I let slip through, all leading me back to losing you. And now the silence screams your name, nothing here will feel the same. You both erased me piece by piece and left me drowning underneath. There's glass between us, don't you see? I press my hands but you don't feel me. You built a world where I don't exist. With every lie I can't resist. How do you mourn a love alive? How do you survive? But you never survived. There's glass between us, cold and thin, and I'm still here breaking within. I thought being chosen meant I was enough, but I was just the part you gave up. She held my hand, but you held her heart, and I was the silence falling apart. Maybe I was just your hiding place while you built your truth in another space. I forgive you not to let you stay, but to finally let me walk away. There's glass between us, don't you see? I press my hands but you don't feel me. You built a world where I don't exist. With every lie I can't resist. How do you mourn a love alive? How do you survive? There's glass between us. We started with a room too small for dreams, one on motorbike and broken memories. You held my hand through every sleepless night. Said one day, baby, we'll finally be alright. The city lights were cold against our skin, but your tired smile kept warmth alive within. 5 years later we built a little home. Now every corner hurts when I'm alone, and I still hear your footsteps in the hall, even while the shadows start to fall. I'm trying to stay strong for our little girl, but heaven's slowly stealing my whole world. So don't close your eyes just yet, please stay a little longer. I still need your voice at night to tell me I'll grow stronger. They told me to prepare my heart, but how can love prepare for goodbye? If this is truly our last dance, then let me cry here by your side. And if there's another life somewhere beyond the sky, I'll still choose you every single time. I sold the house we fought so hard to buy, sold every dream just to keep you alive. Airports, hospitals, and silent prayers, I traded everything to keep you here. Your hands grew weak inside my trembling palms, but you still tried to calm me when I broke apart. You whispered softly, barely breathing, now take care of our daughter, make me proud. The monitors keep singing hollow songs, and every second feels unbearably long. I smile for you while my soul falls apart, pretending I'm not dying with your heart. So don't close your eyes just yet, please stay a little longer. Your little girl still needs her dad to carry her upon your shoulders. They told me love can't fight the end, but love is all we have tonight. So if your final breath must come, then let it find me by your side. And if there's another life somewhere beyond the sky, I'll still choose you every single time. Maybe angels are jealous of the way you loved, maybe heaven needed someone pure enough. But what about me? What about us? How do I breathe when breathing hurts this much? I give my soul to hear you laugh again, to watch you walk back through that door again. But all I have are fading photographs and one last heartbeat I can't hold back. So go and rest your tired eyes, I'll kiss your forehead gently. And though the world may call this lost, to me you loved me endlessly. The bed feels colder without you here, but your voice still lives inside my mind. And even when death took you away, could never take the love you left behind. And if forever waits somewhere beyond the sky, please wait for me. Don't say goodbye. You were my home, even in your last breath, I was still yours. Our first love ended beneath the silver fragile stars fading into the night. I still remember every word you said. Now empty silence lies beside my bed. The love we shared was pure and bright. You were the dream I tried to hold, but broken hearts grow dark and cold. Every promise slowly turned to pain. Still I call your name again. I still drown in every tear you left behind. Can't erase a shadow from my mind. You were my truth, my only light in the dark. Now I'm left with a broken heart, and I keep falling, falling through the rain. Your footsteps vanished with the autumn wind, leaving scars beneath my trembling skin. I try to heal, but time won't let me go. Your memory follows everywhere I go, and I still feel you in the cold. I try to run, but you're still near, a silent voice I always hear. Every night I lose control, you're still inside my soul. I still drown in every tear you left behind. Can't erase your shadow from my mind. You were my truth, my only light in the dark. Now I'm left with a broken heart, and I keep falling, falling through the rain. If I could turn the hands of time again, I'd never let our story end. The moon still cries above the lonely sea, like broken echoes inside of me. I'm lost in everything we used to be. I still drown in every tear you left behind. Your memory is forever in my mind. You were my truth, my only light in the dark. Now I'm left with a shattered heart, and I keep falling, falling through the rain. The piano fades into silent night. The byword whispers out of sight. Our love dissolves without a sound, like endless water falling down. The photos on my walls are fading out. I trace your smile, but still I'm full of doubt. I can't recall the warmth in your goodbye, just silence and the flame that wouldn't die. The first love that we swore would touch the sky. Now just an empty space, lonely yet chosen this place. A lesson I was forced to learn, with nothing left to give in turn. You were the wine, the sacred poison taste, a perfect love we poured out in our haste. The love you understood then ripped apart, left bruises and these fingerprints of heart. And now I'm lost, right back where I must start. Built a kingdom out of shifting sand, a fragile temple built by broken hands. I gave you all the truth I had inside, a youthful waste of all my foolish pride. At first love was a blinding flash of light, a whispered promise in the dead of night. You're the scar I trace when I'm alone, the coldest wind that chills me to the bone. Of hope in this sad minor tone. So I'll let the static fill the air, a lonely echo of a silent prayer, just a memory of our sacred vow, and only silence now. Candles died, the room is cold, a story that's been bought and sold. I trace the ghost of where you slept, a promise that I never kept. The silence cuts much deeper than lies. I built an altar with my own two hands, to worship all your sweet commands. Prayers like ashes hit the floor. You don't live here anymore. This is the death of the first love I found, the only truth this heart has ever known. The love I gave you, like sacred ground, that turned my spirit into stone. Now I'm just a kingdom overthrown. Your name is a scar I cannot erase, a stranger now in our secret place. I kissed the storm, I drank the rain, but I can't wash out all the pain. The love I gave you, like Amrita's tide, the love that I was never taught to hide. You sipped the nectar, single hangs beside the door, a second shadow on the floor. I found a strand of someone's hair, still tangled softly in the air. The coffee's cold inside your cup. I keep forgetting to give this up. You laughed at dinner, held my hand while someone else was in your plan. I read the message, not what you wrote, but all the silence in your throat. How long did mirrors let me miss the shape of guilt inside your kiss? And I was painting you in gold while you were writing something cold. Every tender word, a borrowed light, every promise made, a fading kite. I held the thread, you let it go. Now I'm standing in what I'll never know. So burn the photographs, leave nothing behind. I left a phantom like cold mine. You are my trust like Sunday clothes, then walked away before the cold wind blows. I am the wound you never called, the echo crying after the fall. You held my heart, then let it go. Now I'm stitching silence down below. The city smells like rain and gray. I walk the same streets, but they changed. I found your name in someone's laugh, a ghost that lives in every half. I'm not angry, just worn and bare, folding our years into empty air. I kept the lights on low for you while you were burning something new. I thought that love would make you stay, not slowly fade me day by day. Now all that's left where you once stood is cold and quiet, misunderstood. So burn the photographs, leave nothing behind. I left a phantom like cold mine. You wore my trust like Sunday clothes, then walked away before the cold wind blows. I am the wound you never called, the echo crying after the fall. You held my heart, then let it go. Now I'm stitching silence down below. Maybe I was your place to heal, a quiet shore for what you feel. I don't hate you for the flame, I hate how gently you stayed the same. You never said a final goodbye, you just let me slowly dry. And that is the cruelest truth, to disappear while still loving you. You still breathe my name at night, but I'm already out of sight. So burn the photographs, leave nothing behind. I loved a phantom like cold mine. You wore my trust like Sunday clothes, then walked away before the cold wind blows. I am the wound you never called, the echo crying after the fall. You held my heart, then let it go. And I'm still stitching silence slow. You were my first taste of heaven, didn't know heaven could hurt. You held my hand like a promise, then buried my heart in the dirt. First love is a beautiful curse. I drank you like water, you burn like a fire. I gave you my daughter, my youth, my lighter. First love, first cut, first lie. You taught me how to wave goodbye. You kissed like a saint, but loved like a thief. Now I'm sleeping with a pillow full of grief. Oh, first love, you were my first relief, then my first grief. Forever, what a joke. Forever died when you left in your coat. Now I'm drinking sweet poison alone, calling your name to a dial tone. I drank you like water, you burn like a fire. I gave you my daughter, my youth, my lighter. First love, first cut, first lie. You taught me how to wave goodbye. You kissed like a saint, but loved like a thief. Now I'm sleeping with a pillow full of grief. Oh, first love, you were my first relief, then my first grief. Then my first grief. I carved your name inside my ribs so I could feel you close. But even scars get tired of bleeding. I gave you the sweetest drink, the one they call holy. You drank it slow, then left me lonely. Now I finally understand. First love doesn't love you back. First love, first cut, first lie. You were my first relief, and my last grief. Seven years of holding dreams with empty hands, but hearts so full. Saving every little dime just to build a life for two. We picked the colors for our day, white flowers by the window light. You said forever starts this year, and pulled me closer every night. Then one message changed the sky. One sentence broke my whole life. Baby, wait a little, I'm almost home tonight. Those were the last words you ever wrote in my life. Now I'm standing in this black dress, holding our wedding photograph. Only a few more months and we would have had forever at last. Why did heaven take your heartbeat right before you became mine? Now the ring still waits beside me, but your hand will never find mine. Your coffee's cold beside the bed, your jacket's hanging by the door. I still hear your tired laugh, like you're coming home once more. The little house we built with love feels colder than December rain. Every corner whispers you, and every breath still says your name. Doctors walked outside so slow before their silence told me no. Baby, wait a little, I'm almost home tonight. Those were the last words that keep replaying. People say that time will heal, but time just taught me how to hide. Because every dream we built together died with you that night. If love could bring the dead back home, I'd scream your name into the sky and trade forever just to hear one more I'm outside. Baby, wait a little, I'm almost home tonight. I never knew those simple words would become my last goodbye. Now the wedding song is silent and the flowers slowly fade. I became a lonely bride on the day love slipped away. So if you love somebody, hold them close before it's late. Because tomorrow isn't promised and forever sometimes breaks. I'm still waiting by the doorway, even though you'll never walk through home without you. Sing on one low note, like a sigh. No rhythm, just floating. Start on A3, move mostly stepwise, and each line going down, example shape. Rain still knows your name on my glass. Start medium low, go higher by the last word of each line. Last line goes up to prepare. It's your ghost still knocking at my door. Climb to E4. This makes it unforgettable. The word drowning, hold the note long. Same melody as verse 1, but sing slightly stronger. Sing lower again, shorter, chopped phrases. Drop to lowest note, like defeat. Neither do I, 3 times each time. Softer and slower. Last word I let it fade into silence.